Anyhow, I figured I'd do a continuation for you. So I weren't happy with where the clutch cable was initially, so I've gone from the sprocket cover up around the engine. Don't know how well you can see that, up that bit between the frame and the engine. This little guy, there you go, do you like that? Right, then I've gone up round here and all the way up there. If I just move this, put my finger up there, can you see my finger? Give it a little wiggle. There it is, yeah, up there. The tiniest of gaps. Well, you can get a clutch cable up there, that's for sure. Right, so if I pan round, you see the clutch cable there, which is that other little guy I was telling you a lot about the other day. Oh, up there, by the forks, that little guy. And then I've brought it up and round through here. Now the reason it's been such a dilemma, like I said, when I got it back from the shop, I shit you not, this loom here was hanging on the outside of the frame, of the fairing, sorry, and so was a clutch cable. It was just sort of dangling out round here. And I've got to say, it's one of them, like, I don't know about anyone else, right, but if you spend, it's a catch-22, I'm trying to be fair at the same time. So they didn't charge me because the first engine was no good. So they didn't charge me for taking the first one in and out. This is obviously the second engine, and here we are. Like, and there's other little things as well. You know what? I don't like slating garages. I don't want to fall out with these guys because obviously I use them. But it's things like, if I take you to the rear axle nut here, see these marks, right? So when I got the bike back, the engine was making a whining noise, which is part of the reason why I've changed the clutch cable and a few other components. And I thought, oh, I'll just check the chain alignment and all that, chain tension. I could not physically undo that with my own strength. And it's not that I'm a little puss or something. I ended up getting a 1/2-inch Milwaukee gun on that. And the reason it's got these marks is because it flipped the chain markers, flipped it all the way around, carved into it. So like I say, it's not that I don't know, it's like, am I supposed to not have a hump? You know, am I supposed to not be angry because, you know, they didn't charge me for taking the engine in and out twice? All right, it wasn't their fault. At the same time, I do feel there's a bit of, I don't know, lack of care maybe, or lack of professionalism. I mean, for the most part, you shouldn't be getting impact guns, like not 1/2-inch drive ones on bikes anyway. You know what I mean? It's all small stuff. But yeah, so these are my Thundercat dilemmas anyway. I'll bore you a bit with that. But yeah, there doesn't seem to be any snagging just from the top view, because this was the main one where I seriously struggled. So where I've gone is, now I can't actually see it. Right, so you can see that's your clutch cable here, right? Down into the clip which is in there, on the inside of the fork, or stanchion, whatever you want to call it. And then down and round in there, out and under into that bit, down into there, down into that. So I don't know if this is right or not, but it certainly seems a lot better. Oh, the other thing is, it does seem to have still quite a bit on that adjuster there. But it has got the correct amount of free play. It's got at the bar end, that bit there, that's, you can, according to the manual, 10 to 15 millimeters. That's on about 11 or 12. But like I say, I've still got, I mean, there's still plenty of adjustment in there. If I just do that, see, I've still got another probably 1/2 inch or so. Obviously you don't want to wound out another 1/2 inch, but yeah, the joys of motorcycles and letting other people work on them. This is why I became a mechanic. That's the truth of the matter, because I got sick of people fucking bodging shit. And I'm not saying these guys are bodging shit. It does look a bit bodgy though, not gonna lie. You know, I'm just kidding. But no, like I say, man, it is a difficult one because people, you know, put their trust into mechanics all the time. And the thing is, it's the job's only going to be as good a quality as A, the parts you use, and B, the willingness of the mechanic, you know. But it's one of them things. Oh yeah, and the reason, I think I said in the last video, the reason I didn't fit the engine myself is because A, time, B, space, and as you know, A was actually in the purchase contract that it had to be fitted by a bike shop, so I was like, you know what, I'm a car mechanic, not a bike mechanic. There's a little in between. I didn't want to give them any leeway to give me any shit if anything went wrong, so. But yeah, we'll see how this goes. I've still got the chain to sort out. It pulls to the left a little bit, so can't say I'm totally surprised if you use half-inch gun to waz the fucking axle bolt up. Anyway, I hope this has helped. Until the next one, peace.